back to Bucket List Homestead. My name is Lynn. We're in my kitchen tonight because today's video...
What's for supper?
We're doing a What's for Supper video tonight, and it's a new recipe, which I'm so excited about because I did make a goal to try to do one new recipe a week this year. We did great till summer. We kind of fell off the train. We're back on it, and I'm determined to do at least one new recipe a week for the rest of this year and going into the new year. And tonight's recipe is from one of my favorite cookbooks, The Lost Kitchen by Erin French. She's in Maine. I'm originally from Maine, so I love it already. But it truly is a beautiful, beautiful cookbook. She actually has this one divided into sections with, because she's all about trying to cook with things that are in season. So she has it divided up, I'm trying to find a page for you, into spring, summer, fall, winter, which is really nice. It has beautiful photographs, just stunning. I'm trying to find like this. The photos are really nice, which I appreciate. And it's just a great cookbook. And I have not used it as much as I want to. I have a lot of cookbooks, so there's no reason, sorry, Aiden's making some toast. There's no reason why we should be eating the same thing night after night and getting bored. So tonight I am making slow roasted pork picnic shoulder with cinnamon and rosemary. Now I do not have a pork shoulder. I did not get that cut with our half a pig that we picked up last week, but I do have a beautiful pork loin with bone in. We're gonna be using that. The only difference is I won't be slow roasting it as long as you would a pork shoulder, okay? So this actually started last night because it needs to sit in the refrigerator for 24 hours. So I got 2 tablespoons of rosemary, a tablespoon of chopped garlic, 1.5 tablespoons of ground cinnamon, a tablespoon of salt, and I set that aside, and then I took 2 tablespoons of olive oil and rubbed that all over the pork loin. And then once that was done, making sure to get every spot part of it, I rubbed in the rosemary and garlic and salt cinnamon mixture, and then I covered it with plastic wrap, and it went into the fridge. And it's been out of the fridge for about a half hour. It smells amazing. I am so excited to try this tonight. So I'm gonna get this into a 325-degree oven. This is only going to take an hour and a half. If this was a pork shoulder, it would have gone in for 5 hours. But I'm going to put this in the oven for an hour and a half. I have some sweet potatoes that were a canning disaster last year that I had to freeze because I didn't trust them to stay on the shelf. And I have not been using them. They're jars that I need. Like they're in the freezer taking up space, and I need these jars back. We're going to try them tonight. I don't have a whole lot of high hopes for them, so I'm kind of wondering if I should have another thing on the side in case we don't. And I'll be heating up one of my canned vegetables. I might even do some peas tonight, get a green vegetable into us, and have something. I'm not sure what I'm going to have on the side if these sweet potatoes don't work. They already have the maple syrup in them, so I'm hoping by heating them up and just pureeing them, they're going to be good. We're going to try it. So I'm going to get this into the oven. Okay, so the sweet potatoes. They're not actually that bad. As you can see, I took my immersion blender to them and blended them up. I added a little bit of maple syrup. I think I'm going to add a little more, though. I'm a little worried because it's already pretty thin. And I added some cinnamon. I will say they're very watery. I don't think I will... I only had to freeze them, like I said, because I had a canning disaster with them. But I think I will... I won't freeze them in the future. I really won't. They're pretty watery. But they're not too bad. I just need to doctor them up a little bit more salt, and maybe a little bit more maple syrup, and they'll be perfect. And I'll just warm them up in the microwave. Okay, so the pork is out. It took about 2 hours. I cooked it to the internal temperature, said 155, and we're gonna let it rest, and then it should come to 160. So we'll let this rest for a bit. That'll get me time to set the table and get everything else ready, and then we'll cover it up and test it. I can't wait. Even Aiden's gonna try it. Okay, Aiden, do you want some peas?
Sure.
Okay, and I cut off a few pieces here for you. Sorry for the fingers. I cut off. There, that's another good piece. You try that. Okay.
We're working.
Okay, so we're ready to try it. Everyone got a piece? Got a piece, Aiden? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
That's good. I don't know how much rosemary or whatever I'm tasting, but
What do you think, Aiden?
very good.
It's amazing. It is really good. The pork is nice and it's not dried out.
No, pork's good.
Pork is really good. It's juicy. Oh wow, very flavorful. I think I will cut back a little. I'd cut back a little bit on the salt. It's a bit salty
Yeah.
for me.
Oh, I added salt to mine.
Oh,
That's
you
why.
shouldn't have added salt. But yeah, I would cut back on the salt a bit. But other than that, that is a huge. I'll be making that again. I think even just on pork chops, this rub would be good. Oh, I'm thinking spare ribs. Oh man, we've got some spare ribs to use up. I'm gonna try the rub on that and then try my apple barbecue sauce too on it because they both have similar ingredients. So there we go. What's for supper is a great recipe. I really like that. Aaron French, 2 thumbs up. I think that's great from the Lost Kitchen. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And what's the best way they can help me grow my channel, Aiden?
You can give this video a like.
You can share it on your social media with your friends and family.
And like it.
And like
And
it.
you can subscribe and you can hit the bell. Do all of it.
Until then, take care, God bless, and we'll see you all soon.